Today is the end of day 4. It's Thursday. Today is the day that I'm feeling the class sort of catching up to my general well-being. So today's the day that has made me empathize a lot with professors, and it's made me think of how the entire infrastructure of teaching roles was created in the first place. Like, it actually doesn't seem very intuitive to me to pair a researcher and an instructor and put it together in the same role, because they're really different people. I'm really sensing a lot of trepidation and hesitation in just trying creative ideas, though, which I completely relate to, but it's just so incredibly striking to me how everyone has this mentality, and not just the students in this class, but every single student I've worked with for Science Out Loud, that you have to measure 20-30 times before you cut once. And that as long as you measure 20-30 times, you only have to cut once. But the whole paradigm for this production process is almost the opposite. You measure like 3 or 4 times and you cut 20 times. You write, you come up with like 5 ideas and you write 20 scripts. And there's just this crippling hesitation, this like overwhelming paralysis to just attempt to write a script that is so pervasive through every single student I've worked with, including myself. I'm also realizing that the thing that students need is concrete examples, that people can recognize big concepts and not be able to implement them themselves successfully. It takes a lot to become self-aware of your work, essentially. But I think today was good because it gave the students a chance to look at a script that was written and storyboard it and sort of unpack what about it worked and what didn't, and sort of tie the bigger concepts that we've been talking about into a concrete example. The next step that they need to make is being able to implement that into their own work. So we have the concepts that we've established, we give examples of what sort of fit into those concepts and what don't. And then there needs to be a third level of using their work specifically to explain if their work fits into those concepts or not. I feel like each day goes by so quickly, but it's like a massive amount of time that's passed.